How you doing, YouTube? Matt from Master Beer Reviews, back with mystery beer, baby. Sweet, delicious, mummified-looking mystery beers. Mystery beers. What are they? They are beers wrapped up. I do not know what they are. People send me these. They don't come via my own cellar or fridge. People send me these. I drink them, and then I unwrap them, and then we kind of talk about it, whether I'm right, I'm wrong, somewhere in between, and kind of reflect on what I thought about the beer without having kind of pretense to it. I've done a bunch of these. People tend to like them, so yeah. Here we go. This one comes courtesy of Steve, or Steven. He wrote Steven in the box. I actually don't know if he prefers Steve or Steven, from out Connecticut way. So thank you very much, brother. He sent me 3 mystery beers along with 3 regular beers. And this is the most ghetto-fied wrapped one, and it kind of has me really intrigued. So I'm diving into the sucker first. So thank you very much, brother. That label's fantastic. Like I said, kind of looks like a mummy, you know? Just delicious, delicious, deliciousness. So I'll give that there. Kind of pull down this rim here so it doesn't get caught on this kind of napkin piece. Don't want to pull it down too far. Do a little revealing. So I'll give it a pour and see what she's got. Okay, looks like we got that haze, baby. Now, he did send me 3 regular beers that weren't mystery beer-ified, and those were Treehouse beers. So, you know, looking at the way this beer looks, first things first, you kind of assume it's going to be one of those kind of Treehouse hazies, because you have that 2 fingers of infinite creamy head, super tight, compact bubbles, just off white, and, you know, that rich, huge, robust glow, that kind of rich orangeness. Now, there's a little bit of light kind of gleaming on this, but it's that turbid butternut squash, huge Haze-Bro, hop thotty, delicious, hopeful deliciousness. Yeah, words. So yeah, she looks like a big, huge, hazy IPA, double IPA. Get a nose on her. That's OJ, baby. That's sweet, delicious orange juice is what that is. Man, there's a soft greeniness in the background. Actually, it's not that soft. There's a softness to it, but then there's a little bit of bite right to it. A little bit of sharpness, giving you that kind of fresh greeniness. Man, it smells like a Treehouse beer. Let's put it that way. It has Julia's vibes written all over it, albeit a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's rich. It's huge. It's intense. It has that big prickly kind of hoppy thing in the back, and it's soft and flabby, and it ends with a sharpness, but at the same time, it has that nice, rich, super orange juice, huge, gigantic, just rich OJ vibes to it. It actually reminds me of, like, not even, it has Julia's vibes on it, but it's more like Julia's, King Julia's kind of thing, like a ramped up version of that. Yeah, it smells like Treehouse beer. What do you want? If it's not, we're going to find out once we unwrap it. But right now, we're going to taste it. Cheers. Oh, yeah. There's this nice bittering to it. It's not, I shouldn't say there's a nice bittering to it. Not too huge. The sweetness definitely is bigger, but it definitely is big enough just below that sweetness to kind of balance everything, make everything kind of harmonic. That huge OJ thing is still in there. You're getting soft, kind of sweet, kind of peachy, kind of closer to the pitty kind of fleshiness to it. It's not too skinny, so you're getting a little bit of that peach vibes on top of that huge kind of OJ orange juice, old school from concentrate. Lick the edge of the rim, the ice cold from concentrate kind of thing when you're a kid and your mother lets you scoop the little edge of the fucking from concentrate shit off the edge of the fucking tin. Most people don't know. The people who are in the hazies don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, because from concentrate I don't even know it exists anymore. But yeah, she smells huge. OJ all the way. Nice bittering component to it. It doesn't come off too grassy, too green, too like weed pulling, smoking weed. It's more of a new school, not green, let's go green, greeny bitterness in a more generic sense than a more stark sense, but there's a nice balance there between the sweetness and the bittering. Super nice mouthfeel, delicious, tasty. This, you know, it reminds me of those of Julia's. It does. It could be that. It could be an amped up version of that. I think it's a little bit bigger of a beer, just making me smile a little bit. So I want to say it's closer to like 8%. I think Julia's is like high 6.7. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've had one, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. So I'm saying the Treehouse hazy, just into the double IPA range. Done and done. Yeah. Of course it's going to be that. It's not going to be Julius. It's going to be the opposite of Julius. It's going to be Haze. Of course. See, that's where the mystery beers come in. Haze. Hey, what are you going to do? I remember the Haze having a big greener, kind of hazy, danky kind of component to it than this one had. That's why I was like, okay, it reminded me so much of Julius that kind of bittering component just seems a little bit smaller. The date on this is 7/20, so it's not that old either. Yeah, wow. I get so. 8.2%, I'm right on there. I'm right on the Treehouse beer. Just picked the wrong one. There's Team Green, Team Haze, Team Julius. On the side here, it actually reads, we're excited that you're holding Treehouse Company's hop-saturated double IPA Haze. Haze is a soft, dangerously drinkable beer. Flavors and aromas of orange, juice, fresh peach, and papaya offset gentle bitterness. I guess I'm right on it. It is a ramped-up version of the non-super danky version of what they do. It's not green, so I would have been really off if I did that one. But, yeah, it just kind of gives me those kind of Julius vibes. And it had Treehouse written across it all the way. Granted, when he did send me the beer mail, it was a lot of Treehouse stuff, so I was kind of like, oh, man, it's probably going to be Treehouse mystery beer, but at the same time, that's the stuff you do to try to fuck with people, so I was kind of second-guessing myself on it. But yeah, I'm okay with what I had to say. You know what I mean? It tasted like a bigger version, a double IPA version, with a soft kind of bitterness on it, with those nice kind of fruit components in it. That is all about that OJ. Orange juice, he even says on there, flavors and aromas of orange juice, fresh peach, papaya. I didn't say papaya, I'm sure, but offset with a gentle bitterness. So, yeah, actually, I was pretty fucking spot on, to be perfectly honest with you. I was actually confusing it with another beer real quick when I was like, oh my god. I was thinking of something other than Haze. Anyway, as far as me being wrong. But I wasn't wrong. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a cool beer to do in a couple different ways. One, because you kind of, it cements your idea of what Treehouse is. Not that I'm the biggest expert when it comes to Treehouse. I've had my fair share, but I live so close that so many people drive up there and they're just so in tune with Treehouse. But I've had my fair share. But it's been a while since I've had stuff outside of a couple different beers. Haze is one of them, so maybe that's why I was a little bit didn't pick it out exactly. Didn't call the beer out, but I was pretty close because it's one of the ones I've had more recently. But tasty as fuck. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late. Actually, yeah, I've had quite a few, and I've been like, oh, these are pretty good. Jumping into this blind and having that kind of rich, deep, and delicious impact just goes to show. Guess what? Charlton's not that bad. Value availability, it's Treehouse. The prices aren't that bad, and actually, I think Haze is kind of a beer you can just kind of get up and go and get whenever you want now. So you still have to go to the brewery and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like double IPAs, if you like juicy IPAs, if you want a little bit of bitterness to bounce off everything, and you like the Haze Bros. This is going to give you everything you want plus more because, they're there for a reason. They're king shit's a fuck mountain for a reason, Treehouse, and this is, one of the reasons why, because they're really good at it. So there you go. Another review in the books. If you want to talk about it, all that fun stuff down there. Let's see. Massive Beers. Check me out doing the social media stuff. Instagram and Tapped. I've actually been using Untapped lately. Check that out. Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff or podcasting stuff. Flipping the script there. Podcasting stuff, doing brewer interviews, all this stuff. We actually interviewed Dean from Treehouse. So you can go there and check out the interview we did with him. And there you go. So thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate the blind beer. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice mystery beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.